Okay guys, I'm going to show you some shoulder mobility stuff. So this is just my arms relaxed, and you can see this left one is just like hanging out. It's not touching the ground. Like I have to force it to touch the ground. Unlike my right one, it just goes back. So I'm gonna do a little lacrosse ball work to the rotator cuff as well as to the pec. And I'm gonna show you guys how I can magically get it back, hopefully. Get a side profile too. This is pretty bad, and this left shoulder always tends to bug me. So I think a lot of it has to do with like the pec minor is too tight. I can't get my arm into that external rotation, as well as like some tightness back in this posterior region. So what I'm gonna do first is you could take the ball and like put it between your shoulder blades. I already kind of did that, and what I like to do once I put it back there is not just like lay here, but I kind of get up off my hips to apply more pressure because I like it rough. So then I take my arm through different range of motion. This one is the worst by far for me. It hurts so good, and then I'll get up more on the trap and kind of go over and under. That one is pretty brutal as well. But for the rotator cuff, I put it right here, come on my side, and then I try to force my arm into external rotation, internal, external, and then I'll do what they call reciprocal inhibition. So I'm gonna force my arm into internal rotation while I'm pressing it down, so that external rotation can kind of relax a little bit. So I'll do that a couple times, and then you can come this way as well and do the opposite, push back while I'm pushing down like that, while the ball is putting pressure on that posterior shoulder, and just kind of work through this back and forth. It is pretty painful, I'm not gonna lie, and I haven't done this in a while. And then the pec, you can do multiple things. You can use the lacrosse ball, you can use the hypervolt. Anything really works. Okay, I'm gonna do this a little bit, and then you'll see where the magic occurs. Ooh, that's rough. It's rough in there. Is it on level 3? I can't see.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that is. And you can do the same thing. Go through ranges of motion while you're doing this. I always go through range of motion because it helps open it up that much more. Whew. Getting the subscap. Yeah, that's a good one. A crossball hack for the pecs. You come up to a wall, find your pec. Come look right here. Get in there. Show them the goods. Okay. So you're gonna just come back and forth across the pec with your arm straight out like this, and keep doing that for a little bit, or you can just go through kind of some ranges of motion as well. Super easy, super effective. Now, let's see if I work my magic. I'm gonna do one more of these. And already I can tell by just doing this exercise that is a lot. Alright. So before it was pretty horrible. It was like to here pretty much. But then now let's relax it. Look how much better that is. And that took like, what, 5 minutes maybe? Not perfect, but at least I'm touching the ground with ease. Here, here. Magic, huh? So yeah.
Nerd.
Simple hack to open up your shoulders. It's not hard. That took like 5 minutes. People complain that they don't have enough time. You don't even need to use the hypervolt. Just get a lacrosse ball, a baseball, some type of ball, and release. Well, okay. Just release. Focus on releasing the pecs. Everyone is so freaking tight. Causes a lot of issues back here. So if you're having shoulder issues, do that. Okay, he's done with the workout, and we're gonna get him adjusted. With the shoulders bothering you? Yeah. See, if he was smart, he would do this on his own, the stuff I showed you guys. But he makes me blood, sweat, and tears.
His girlfriend.
My boyfriend.
To touch him.
Okay. I lost track of what we're talking about. No fun. Feel any better? Let that hang. Yeah. On scoochy a little bit. Yep. That's okay. Yeah, this one's tight. You see your hammies here, pinch it up. It's not too bad actually, that's pretty good. Yeah. Let's go down just a bit.